If you're not investing right now, what are you doing? This is the accumulation period. Yo, what's up? My name is Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I basically accidentally became a full-time investor. It's time for a Frisbee break with none other than Tails. Not the best throw, but let's run through everything we're here to talk about, right? Right now, in this era, people are saying that like, oh, inflation this, I can't buy that, I want a home. New car payments are hitting an all-time high. In the month of June, for single-family homes, investors purchased a quarter of all of the homes that were bought in the month of June. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen when it's just a bunch of companies and investors and very wealthy people that own everything? It goes back to that saying, you will have nothing and you will be happy. And that's the big concern. If you can ever be in a position to buy a home, then you'll just continue to rent and you'll be at the mercy of rent, right? So, you know, if you follow the channel or anything, you know where I am. You know, I'm a big crypto guy, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Ethereum. You know, there's all kinds of coins and all that stuff. But the point here being is that, like, if you keep doing the same stuff, you work that 9 to 5, you're probably just not going to get where you want to go. And it's just, you know, it depends what you want to do. And as a disclosure, you know, I have crypto, I have Bitcoin, I do all this stuff, I live this stuff. I was asked today because I'm really fortunate to have been able to buy it's a little bit under 100 acres. And, you know, we're building our farm out here. And it's quite literally a farm. And it's like, oh, like what? Like, did you just get into Bitcoin early? And I'm like, dude, I wasn't early at all. And I made so many mistakes along the way, you know, messing up all kinds of gains. But what I did do is I stuck with it. I've stuck with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin mining. I've stuck with crypto overall. And I've taken some profits along the way. Fortunately, I've been working on building the VoskCoin YouTube channel, which is nothing short of just basically an additional business. So ultimately, I'm full-time investing. I'm running multiple businesses between the mining farm, the YouTube content creation, and I just grind. And you know, nothing was handed to me, your boy in a trust fund, baby, or anything like that. And I've just been chasing the dream. And I have a lot further that I want to go, but I have been fortunate to make some progress.
When you look up where to buy an ASIC mining rig, you'll be overwhelmed with results. And the worst part is, a lot of those results are untrustworthy, scammy, or they will lie and manipulate these estimated arrival dates. That's why we work with Coin Mining Central to source our mining rigs. They've been helping us source ASIC miners for years, and we got a link out down the video description below. But above all, do not forget the coupon code VoskCoin to save some money.
The point here being, and I just really cannot understate this, and this is basically the basis of the whole video, is there's a lot of people that want this, that, whatever, but what are you doing to get there? You got to get in the game. In this era, you know, I can't give you financial advice, but for me, myself, I tell myself that, hey, Mr. Drew Vosk, okay, you need to be turning into Mr. Investor. Because if you don't get your money working for you, if you don't deploy your capital, like, you're just going to get crushed. Inflation, I mean, it's insane. Things have inflated, you know, depending on the category, like an entire 100%. We are dealing with just unprecedented financial times in this era. Some people are just doing the same stuff, making the same mistakes, or just doing nothing.
I think the market's concerned that perhaps inflation isn't as low as the Fed would like to see it. Even though there's been disinflation, it's coming down, growth is slowing. Markets get concerned that the Fed may have to come back and keep hiking rates.
It just blows my mind that most people still, and with how easy it is, you can, you know, click over and, you know, buy some Bitcoin for real on Coinbase. Or you can click over to Robinhood and buy some stocks, or even buy Bitcoin, which who knows if you really own it. But on Robinhood, okay, there are so many opportunities, and that's just Bitcoin, right? I mean, you could go ahead and get into some stocks. The Nvidia stock has been an incredible return this year. A fun fact is Bitcoin mining stocks oftentimes outperform Bitcoin when the market turns, you know, truly bullish. Disclosure, have some of those, along with BlackRock, the biggest investor in the world freaking ever, who's like owns a terrifying amount of basically everything, right? And you hear this stuff and you see this stuff, And how can you just let all of this pass you by? They're like, oh, well, it's too late. Dude, the best time was yesterday. The next best time is today. And then the next best time is going to be tomorrow, right? There's a lot of strategies, DCA, dollar cost average, as opposed to lump sum buying. But if everything's, relatively low, lump sum buys are actually interesting. They're intriguing. They may be the right move. I want to buy some cool stuff and have some fun and do some cool things. Absolutely true. But what I really want is financial freedom, the ability to just not stress about money, because at the end of the day, so many just negative things are born out of the lack of money. Money does not bring you happiness, but money does solve a lot of problems that can be in between you and being happier. So for me, this is why I continue to build out a mining farm. This is why I continue to increase my corn. We're growing soybeans right now, but our next crop is gonna be corn this winter. But my point is building the mining farm, right? Buying coins, stacking coins, staking coins, deploying capital, right? Liquidity mining, airdrop hunting. I mean, I am trying to turn my time into money or, income earning things past several years. You'd be ridiculous not to. But this isn't really exactly just a Bitcoin pitch. Bitcoin is just the biggest cryptocurrency, the most notable. I think Ethereum is going to have better returns in the next bull run as opposed to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will see a 3 to 5, maybe at the peak somehow a crazy 10x, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty freaking high now in market cap comparatively. But there are some publicly traded companies that are more than the entire market cap of cryptocurrencies, all of them combined. Okay, so you take I think it's like Apple or Nvidia or somebody else too. Their market cap is worth more than all of crypto combined, which is actually in a weird, like a kind of terrifying weird. How does that even make sense, right? And so I think that we're still very early. You get stuck in the crypto echo chamber. Everybody knows crypto. Maybe you know somebody who bought like one coin or one NFT in the last bull cycle 2021 era, and they think there's some kind of crypto expert, or they have a big opinion and a very low amount of knowledge, is what you often see. But most people just don't know what it is. They don't understand it. They don't have any exposure. We have all the ETFs on the horizon, and with the recent court rulings, we will actually finally see the ETFs come to market soon. And I don't think they're going to be this huge, oh wow, ETFs hit and now to the moon. But what I do think we'll see is that is going to be a catalyst for a true bull run, and that will contribute to the peak. Obviously I don't know what's going to happen for sure. I'm not some liar, fake guru nonsense that's going to try to masquerade, but I can tell you that year over year on average cryptocurrencies continue to go up. And that's why I'm not only stacking coins, but I'm stacking infrastructure. I want to have a mining farm that I not only have set up and operational, but I have room to expand when things heat up. Because I will be here and I will see hopefully the signs okay, we're really about to, go up on this roller coaster. And that is an excellent opportunity to rapidly expand, deploy gear, and get good returns. But I'm not trying to derail this with mining. I'm just really in the mining mindset. I mean, I was working on the mining farm this morning before recording this. But I mean, I just noticed I have some friends and family that they didn't capitalize on the low interest rates, and now they just feel stuck because, mortgage rates are so high. The home prices are so high. Rent is skyrocketing. All right. And inventory is kind of low. I mean, why would you sell your house even if you can get a lot for it? If you got to turn around and buy another house because you probably want a place to live, and now you may be doubling your interest rate, which you will quickly find out is actually oftentimes the majority of your actual bill, as opposed to how little bit of money goes towards your equity. And it's actually very depressing. And you just start to quickly realize maybe it doesn't make sense to move. Maybe realizing the gains on this house, we're just going to lose that interest. And you may be like, well, I'll just refinance when things get better. That's great. But until then, you're screwed. How long will that be? It's a dangerous game to play. Get you in a bad position. I want to ask you a question, right? And I really appreciate it if you'd reply to the question in the comments. Do you feel like your bags are loaded? Do you feel like you're in a good position? Do you feel like if things in all the markets go parabolic tomorrow, you're going to win? I hope it's yes. I am not satisfied with how much I've got stacked right now. Ain't enough. I think it's good. I think it's good. But, I've had some things in my life that have, made me ease off the gas with all my, investment and business endeavors. Granted, I still do this stuff all day, every day, so it's not like I'm not doing it. But anyway, I've just had to be more cautious, be more conservative. Take it a step further, is that's also why I'm not sweating it. I mean, that's fine. Go ahead. I'll sit here in a bad sideways market for years. I already have been. Done it before and I'll do it again. We could go another couple years, bad market. Whatever. I'm going to keep stacking. I'm going to keep waiting. And it's like, that saying, it's kind of hopium in a way. But it's like the longer the bear, the bigger the bull. So the longer the bear market, the bigger the bull market will be. The better returns, I aspire to have. A lot of countries and governments right now are doing things to try to stimulate the market, or deal with the inflation issue or whatever. But we're seeing developments of all countries, China, supporting cryptocurrency and digital asset ownership. They are straight up incentivizing investing with reducing tax implications with investing, stocks, cryptocurrencies. They are legitimizing digital currencies previously under huge scrutiny. Institutions continue to buy in. Institutions continue to load their bags. And retail is coming as well. We can all only sit idly for so long. Everybody wants to make money. They want to change their life. Unfortunately, not all of them are subscribed to the channel. And as the age-old crypto saying goes, not gonna make it. We all gonna make it. Wag me.
We're all gonna make it.
If you're subscribed to the VoskCoin YouTube channel, well, gosh dang, I'm gonna do everything I can for us all to make it. And to clarify, that ain't investment advice. But I will advise you to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. If this video serves nothing else, it's a reminder that it's time to load up. It's time to pack up the truck, boys. Because we're going somewhere exciting. We're not there yet. Oh, but we're in transit. And I hope you're proud of your cargo. We do this right. I'm hoping this is going to be a hell of a haul. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow on the VoskCoin Trucking Channel.